Hi there, I'm Allie, the Development Officer here at KSPHQ, and we are in our final Friday hour of KSPHQ's Adventures in Fundraising, our Tele-Web-a-Text-a-Thon. We have been streaming for hours now. We will be streaming for nearly 24 between Friday and Saturday to bring awareness to National Suicide Prevention Month and to let you know how you can be a supporter of this amazing organization. I want to again give a shout out to our media sponsor, Kansas Public Radio. We want to send them a huge thank you for being a great part of a community and an amazing friend to us. We really value our relationship that we have with them. Visit kansaspublicradio.org to see if you are in a KPR or KPR2 listening area. And if you're outside of them, please support your local public broadcasting stations. September is National Suicide Prevention Month. This is a month to bring awareness to suicide prevention, mental health, and to educate the public about the growing public health crisis that is now the 9th leading cause of death in the United States. We know that suicide is preventable. The will to live is strong and difficult for most people to overcome. Suicide, for many, is the only way that they know how to end the deep pain and emotional anguish that they're in. But we know that through compassion, means restriction, and professional intervention, that suicide is preventable. And we know that because it's what we do every day. Suicide is preventable, but we need your help to provide the support, education, and crisis services to everyone in our state and further. I want to give a huge update, a huge shout out and an update about how all of the donors that we've had during this fundraiser. We have had great support through all of our streams and all of our lives. We've had likes and shares and comments and engagements, and we really cannot thank you enough. One more huge shout out to everybody who's donated ever since 1 p.m. this afternoon. It's been a long live, and I'm ready for more of it tomorrow. Just as a reminder, you can donate some really easy ways. You can go on Facebook. There's a big blue button on the right-hand side of our page that says donate. You can go to our website, kspHQ.org, and click donate. You can text KSPHQ to 44321. And unfortunately, we're not taking any more phone calls for the night, but tomorrow you can call us again if you want to give a donation over the phone. Again, I want to thank everybody who's already donated during this fundraiser, who has made their own fundraisers. And before we started, we literally could not do what we do without you. For our last video for today, I want to introduce Mary, a longtime donor, who is going to talk about the impact of KSPHQ on her life and the warning signs of suicide.
Hello, my name is Alan Bunch. I'm the Vice President of Communication and Development here at KSPHQ. This week, I had a wonderful opportunity to sit down with a donor of ours who has quickly become one of my favorite people in the world, Mary Kaufman, to talk about why she gives and why she is involved with KSPHQ. Here's our interview.
My name is Mary Kaufman, and I have been engaged with the Kansas Suicide Prevention HQ since January of 2019, when I met Steve and Alan, and they encouraged me to get involved and to share my personal experiences with suicide so that I could help others in my community. One of the reasons that I give to HQ is because my family has a history of mental illness and suicide. I lost a brother and a nephew to suicide when they were in their mid-30s. And I know how traumatic that is for a family to go through. So I have continued to donate so that hopefully HQ can help other families not experience the grief and the pain that my family has experienced. I believe that others should donate to HQ because more than 48,000 people in the United States annually take their life through suicide. Also, it is the 8th cause of death in the state of Kansas. HQ counseled more than 24,000 contacts in 2019, helping them to deal with various crises in their lives so that they would not look to suicide as a solution for the difficult times that they were experiencing. Personally, I have learned to come out of the shadows and discuss my family experience with anyone who will listen. HQ has taught me that suicide is a public health issue and that it needs to be addressed. I've also learned from HQ the warning signs of suicide, such as talking about death, increased use of drugs and alcohol, talking about how one would kill themselves. And they just generally have enlightened me on so many different issues surrounding suicide and how to help people that are in need to avoid taking their own lives. Donating to HQ, I'm providing funding for their various community education efforts and for staffing. It's critical that HQ have the resources to reach out to the community and provide their counseling services to anyone who needs it. Please take the time to educate yourself, your family, and your friends on the warning signs of suicide and then the steps to take if someone is considering taking their own life. It's important that you get someone who's in need of help the assistance that they need, and HQ can provide that. You have the ability to help others and to help save lives if you'll take the appropriate steps to get them the assistance that they need. And last but not least, please donate to HQ because they need our help in supporting everyone in the state of Kansas who is suffering from mental illness and considering suicide.
Thank you for those kind words from Mary. If you or anyone you know is interested about anything she talked about, like warning signs of suicide, that information can be found on our website, ksphq.org, and our Facebook page. This is our last Friday hour of our Tele-Web-a-Text-a-Thon, but that does not mean that you have to wait all the way until tomorrow to donate to KSPHQ. We have put the links and all the different ways to donate in the description of these videos, and you can donate online or through text anytime, day or night. We are no longer taking phone calls by the end of the day today, but we will be when we're back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I hope to hear that phone ring right at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So join me tomorrow, Saturday at 10 a.m. to continue our adventures together. Have a great and safe night. And remember, if you or anyone you know needs to talk, you can always call us at 1-800-273-8255. Goodbye. Have a wonderful evening.